Yo, what's good football fanatics? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the wild, wacky, and fudging awesome world of the Premier League. And today we're hyped to talk about the most electrifying signing Arsenal's made in years. Viktor freaking Gyokeres. This Swedish goal-scoring machine is teaming up with our captain, fantastic Martin Ødegaard, to form what's gotta be the new most feared duo in the Premier League. Buckle up, cause this video is gonna be a wild ride packed with stats, hype, and some serious Arsenal love. Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into why Gyökeres and Ødegaard are about to set the league on fire. Alright, let's talk about the moment that had every Arsenal fan losing their shiz. On July 26, 2025, Arsenal dropped a bombshell, signing Viktor Gyokeres from Sporting CP for 63.5 million, 55 million upfront, with 8.7 million in add-ons. That's some serious cash. But let me tell ya, this guy's worth every fudging penny. The 27-year-old Swedish striker's been tearing it up in Portugal, smashing 97 goals in 102 games for Sporting. 97 goals, people. That's like scoring every time he steps on the pitch. He bagged 54 goals in 52 games last season alone, including a hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League. Yeah, you heard that right. Man City, the treble-chasing giants, got schooled by our new number 14. Why is this signing such a big deal? Arsenal's been crying out for a proper number 9 for years. Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus did their thing, but let's be real, they ain't natural-born killers like Gyökeres. This dude's a physical beast. 6'2", built like a tank, with pace to burn and a finishing touch that's colder than a polar bear's toenails. Mikel Arteta's been hunting for a striker to take Arsenal from contenders to champions, and after missing out on RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko, Gyökeres became the man. The Gunners fought tooth and nail to get this deal done, with Sporting director Andrea Berta flying to Lisbon to seal it. Sporting played hardball over the add-ons, but Arsenal got their guy, and now the Premier League's defenders are shaking in their boots. So, who's this Swedish sensation that's got us all buzzing? Viktor Gyokeres is no overnight success. He's a late bloomer who's worked his butt off to reach the top. Born in Stockholm, he started at IF Brommapojkarna, banging in 32 goals in 31 youth games. At 17, he made his senior debut, catching the eye of Brighton in 2018. His time at Brighton wasn't exactly a fairy tale loans to Swansea and Coventry, with just one goal for the Seagulls in a League Cup match. But at Coventry, oh boy, did he shine! He smashed 43 goals in 116 games, earning a spot in the 2022 to 2023 Championship Team of the Year. Sporting snapped him up for 20 million in 2023. And the rest is history. Back-to-back Primeira Liga titles, a Portuguese Cup, and goals for days. What makes Gyökeres so special? He's a fudging monster on the pitch. He's got the pace to sprint past defenders, the power to bully them off the ball, and the smarts to find space in the box. His movement's so slick, it's like he's playing chess while everyone else is stuck on checkers. And don't sleep on his work rate. This guy runs like he's chasing a double espresso. Opponents in Portugal called him a battering ram and a physical machine. One defender even said, "We had to foul him just to slow him down." Good luck to Premier League center-backs trying to handle this beast. Now, let's talk about the real magic. How Gyökeres teams up with Martin Ødegaard, Arsenal's silky-smooth captain. Ødegaard's been the heartbeat of this team, pulling strings in midfield with his vision, passing, and clutch goals. Last season, he racked up 8 goals and 10 assists in the Premier League. But imagine what he can do feeding a striker like Gyökeres. Ødegaard's got that spidey sense for threading passes through tight defenses, and Gyökeres loves making those darting runs in behind. It's like peanut butter and jelly, or better yet, a perfectly timed through ball and a clinical finish. Picture this. Ødegaard picks up the ball in the middle, does his little shimmy to shake off a defender, and spots Gyökeres peeling off the last man. One laser-guided pass later, and bam! Gyökeres is one-on-one with the keeper, slotting it home like it's no big deal. Arsenal fans on social media are already losing their minds over this duo. One post said, "Ødegaard threading passes to Gyökeres is gonna be a nightmare for defenses." Another fan wrote, "Zubamendi and Rice supplying, Saka crossing, Ødegaard creating, and Gyökeres finishing? We're cooking." And they ain't wrong, this combo's got the potential to be unstoppable. So, why are Gyökeres and Ødegaard about to become the Premier League's most feared duo? First off, their styles mesh like a dream. Ødegaard's creativity thrives when he's got a striker who can stretch defenses and finish chances. Gyökeres isn't just a poacher. He can drop deep, link play, and carry the ball forward, which gives Ødegaard more options. Data shows Gyökeres ranked 3rd in Portugal for progressive carries last season, meaning he's not just waiting in the box, he's driving at defenses, creating chaos for Ødegaard to exploit. Second, their mentality is pure fire. Gyökeres fought his way from Brighton's bench to Sporting's starman, and he's hungry to prove himself in the Premier League. Ødegaard's the same. Cast off by Real Madrid, he's now one of the world's best midfielders. Both guys play with a chip on their shoulder, and that's going to make them relentless. Arteta called Gyökeres a quick and powerful presence with incredible goal-scoring numbers, while Ødegaard's leadership keeps the team ticking. Together, they're like a superhero duo. Think Batman's brains and Wolverine's brawn? Third, Arsenal's system is built for this. With Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi anchoring midfield, Ødegaard's free to roam and create. Bukayo Saka and Noni Madueke stretch the wings, pulling defenders wide and leaving gaps for Gyökeres to attack. Last season, Arsenal scored 17 fewer goals than champs Liverpool. With Gyökeres' clinical edge and Ødegaard's playmaking, that gap's about to close. No wonder rival fans are sweating. Posts on social media claim Gyökeres will flop, but deep down, they know he's gonna feast. Alright, let's keep it real, Gyökeres and Ødegaard won't have it all their own way. The Premier League's a different beast from the Primera Liga. Defenders like Virgil van Dijk and John Stones won't give Gyökeres an inch, and teams might double up on Ødegaard to shut him down. Some fans worry Gyökeres isn't aerially dominant, with no-headed goals in the league last season. But come on, who needs headers when you're lasering shots past keepers left and right? His 39 league goals last season outscored every striker in Europe's top 8 leagues. Haaland, Kane, you name it. Expectations are sky high. Arsenal spent nearly 200 million this summer, adding Zubimendi, Norgard, Madueke, and Kepa alongside Gyökeres. Fans want silverware, and Gyökeres is the key to ending that drought. He's already said, "I always want to score." To score in this Arsenal kit in front of the supporters, I can't wait. Ødegaard's got his back, promising to create chances for the team to shine. If these two click, we're talking 20-plus goals for Gyökeres and double-digit assists for Ødegaard. The Emirates is going to be rocking. So, what's the vibe for Arsenal with this new duo? They're in Singapore for preseason, facing Newcastle and Spurs, and Gyökeres is already linking up with the squad. Arteta's hyped, saying, "We want to integrate him as quickly as possible." The Premier League kicks off on August 17, and Arsenal's first game is going to be a statement. With Gyökeres leading the line and Ødegaard pulling the strings, the Gunners are ready to challenge Liverpool, City, and anyone else who steps up. This duo's not just about goals, it's about hope. Arsenal's been so close to glory, and Gyökeres and Ødegaard could be the spark to take them over the line. Whether it's the Premier League, Champions League, or a domestic cup, these two are ready to make history. As Gyökeres said, "I feel I can be on that level. Coming to Arsenal's gonna help me perform even better." And with Ødegaard by his side, who's betting against them? And that's a wrap, Gunners. Viktor Gyokeres and Martin Ødegaard are about to light up the Premier League, and I'm fudging pumped to see it. Are you hyped for this duo? Drop your thoughts in the comments. How many goals will Gyökeres score? Can Ødegaard hit 15 assists? Smash that like button if you're all in for Arsenal's title charge, and subscribe for more epic football content. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next video,